That is a level 7 blonde lion. My rare lion luck, it took me forever to actually get a blonde. And since then, I've only gotten blondes as my rares. But since he's a 7, he's a guaranteed gold. But I have a bit of a weird loadout. I only have the 7 mil for this, so I don't know why he's just walking, but I want to just get that so we don't lose him. And he's going down, so he must have got that lead in there. I'm carrying the bow so I can, like, potentially get a Diamond Cape Buffalo with the bighorns if I were to find one with the bow, and I didn't expect to need the 7 mil for a shot like that, but that's really cool. And he actually landed kind of okay for a screenshot, so we'll try to get a quick one somewhere here, but that was one of the things that I actually wanted to replace was like a better rare lion, because the one we have was silver, and now we have a gold. 300 meter left lung shot with the 7 mil on a gold blonde lion. That's really cool. I've kind of been doing this thing with the Trophy Lodge where I'm either only mounting like diamonds or gold rares, or like female rares for the multi-mounts that need those, but yeah, that's actually got a silver rare replaced then. What happened to the weapon switch? Yeah, I yeeted that for... That's a leucistic. What the heck? I yeeted that for a couple of streams. We're gonna bring it back. Go on alert, turn back. Well, there's a start. Oh my god, cool. He made gold. It's really rare that the level 3 bison do. That's awesome. Nice. Alright. Anyway. So that is yet another level 9 lion. I just run into these so often, trying to find rare ones. And actually, in this case, I wasn't lion hunting. It's currently, I don't even know what time anymore, 8:30 a.m. So I'm about to go look for Cape Buffalo, but I was still looking for Gemsbug. And this dude just kind of fled in front of me. I don't have a spot for him in the Trophy Lodge, so if he gave me a little more broadside trotting, I'd go for that, because I'm not super concerned about it. But, I mean, I do have at least the one common diamond. Hang on. If you're going to stand still, I think you will. Nice. So yeah, I have, I think, just the one common lion mounted in that multi-mount, and it is a big diamond, but there's always the chance this one could score higher. So I want to take it seriously enough and actually go and get it, just in case he'd be like a max score, because that would be really cool, or just in general a higher scoring one than what we have. But I would probably take a riskier shot on this since I do already have one. But yeah, trying to find a rare, and we find potentially a diamond. And he is actually, I think he's a little bit lower. 49.3 is a good lion. Like, that's really solid size, but I want to say we have a 49.5, so not bad. I mean, I've probably mentioned it to the point that you guys are sick of hearing about it, but I do want to do a second Trophy Lodge at some point, and I mean, we'll have actually 2 diamond lions ready for multi-mounts, because I have another one that's currently not mounted anywhere in my Trophy Lodge, and I mean, there's 2 different multi-mounts that feature lions, so we should be good for that. So that's the small horns. There's not any point in us trying to go get the bow, because I do want to get a bighorns one with the bow. I very much believe it's going to follow the path of that female, though. So we shall just very stealthily crawl over here. So Aaron and I ended up staying awake for 40 hours to do his 24-hour stream, because basically we were up for an entire normal 16-hour day, and then he started his stream. So I know in theory I could do that, but man, the 24-hour just killed my voice. It is tough, so I don't know. I don't know if I could handle 48. Got a lung in there, so that's not too bad. I bet you're gonna stand still and face me. First game for 24 hours? Yeah, I considered that, but also I can see a lot of annoyances happening there. Hey! It's actually close. I just mentioned high 156 is his bighorns, so we'll take those. Put that somewhere in the Trophy Lodge. Man, go figure we'd run into a level 9 lynx. I was gonna do a lynx hunting video, I think it was gonna be Thursday, but then I decided that I wanted to wait and, like, just get some for respawns, because I hadn't hunted lynx, honestly, in, like, 3 or 4 months. And there was actually a 9 here, whether that was from respawns from then or if he's just been hanging out, because I don't tend to check these 2 lakes south of the big lake here, and that's exactly where we got his track at. So hopefully he's gonna stop somewhere where we can see him. But this could be a long track. The wind is not good, and I mean there's just not a lot of places we can see, but we'll kind of just maybe slowly follow him and see what he wants to do. This might actually be the first area we have a legitimate chance of getting him, because he's just been going through this mountain where you literally can't see like anything, but it's fairly open for a decent distance. Just gotta hope he's gonna stop and turn broadside, because I really don't want to track this guy any further. They're such a pain to try to stick with through like the thick stuff. And he's not liking to leave a lot of tracks either. He just went nervous there. Of course, there's a tree between us. Do you want to turn back this way at all? A lot of times they will. But of course with that hill there, he's kind of at a decent angle. I'm going to try to like alert him. And then that may get him to turn. Actually, that's doable, I feel like. I really didn't want to track him any further. I can't see how that would be anything but a lung shot. Maybe spinal cord somehow, but I think we got that in there, and I have a lot of trust in the Mosin. I mean, I have been hunting lynx pretty much for the past probably over an hour at this point, since it took so long to track him, but you can see I've been shooting a lot of them, and I feel like I have a decent idea of where their vitals are, and that says vital hits, so I think we're going to be okay. We just gotta hope he's actually gonna make it, because I don't do a lot of lynx hunting, but I also really don't see a lot of level 9s. But he made it. He's 27.7, so literally 0.1 above. I thought 41.5 was low weight, but right in the front of the lung. I'm glad I took that shot, though, because 2.3 kilometer track distance, and a lot of that was just going back and forth, trying to get tracks, trying to figure out where he went. Up over a mountain. I'll show you on the map real quick where that is. We had his track up here, and you can see this just mountainous region. It's not fun to track anything through, but we got our diamond lynx. I still have to continue the lynx grinding because I want to get a rare female now for that multi-mount, but we got our diamond half of that. This spot up here on Virunga is just insane. Like, I can't even imagine how many Diamond Cape Buffalo I've missed out on by not checking this spot for so long, because it's only recently I started looking here, but it's this spot up on the hill by the lookout point kind of in the southeast, and I've seen so many level 9s up there since I started checking there. It's insane. And there's actually 2. There's another one to the right somewhere, but both are small horns, so they're not exactly what I'm looking for, but we're going to try to get them both. So I feel like the 7mm can probably do this. It is asking for something to go wrong, but I'm hoping that's going to start to drop, and he is. And that dude's going aggressive, which could cause a bit of an issue. But there's the other one. So we got to reload. I didn't realize he kind of walked out into the open for us. Let's see if he'll even lift his head. He just did. That's going to be maybe a little less likely to be in a lung. He's dropping as well, so we got them both. But that angle, I feel like we could have definitely lost some penetration. But I wonder if they're both going to make it, because that would be just ridiculous. I've never had 2 legendaries in the same place. People have told me, like, they've shot 2 Diamond Cape Buffalo in the same spot or whatever. That's the first time I've ever seen it. I'm actually not sure if they both went the same direction. I didn't pay attention to the first one. But that's a gold by literally 0.1. He's actually high trophy rating for the weight, though. 896 is pretty low. But we'll see if we can figure out which way that other one ran. Similar direction, but just a little bit different. He's so close to the bighorns. You need another, like, 2 on the trophy rating, but that weight can definitely be. So literally both of them were low trophy rating. I believe 917 kg, somewhere in that area, you can have actually the bighorns Diamond Cape Buffalo. And the one we shot on Twitch was several kilos lighter and a good bit bigger. So a little bit unfortunate that we got the low trophy ratings, but we'll take another Diamond Cape. So real quick before we go through everything, a lot of you guys probably noticed, but I completely forgot to mount that second Diamond Cape Buffalo. I just hit accept, I guess. So we don't have that, but we do have our gold leucistic plains bison, and that was really cool to find. Like, I didn't expect him to actually make gold when I saw he was a 3, but it was just one of those things where I decided to do a stream in multiplayer, and I believe it was in the first 5 minutes we got a leucistic gold, and I had shot a lot of rare plains bison before, and that albino right back here was the first time we ever actually got a gold rare one. So now we have 2 of those in the lodge, and they're different fur types, so that's actually cool. But I mentioned not mounting the second diamond cape, but the first one's in here, and if there's a silver lining, he was the higher scoring of the 2, so at least we got to keep that one. But I think the other one was a gray, which I really like the gray Cape Buffalo, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but he was small horn, so I'm not super worried about that. But then we have our lynx back in here, and I was gonna go shoot a female one just to make the multi-mount, but this is the platform that it'll go on anyway, and I mean, he fills it up pretty decent. It doesn't look like out of place there, so I figured I'd just leave him there by himself till we hopefully get a rare female lynx. But yeah, I was actually kind of bummed out that I didn't just record a straight up lynx hunting video, because I just expected it to be kind of boring and we wouldn't get anything because I hadn't hunted them in so long. But go figure, there was actually a diamond waiting on our map, and we are going to hopefully have a lynx hunt sometime soon trying to get that rare female. But then the last thing is I went ahead and put our diamond lion in here. I just don't really like the predators on the wall mounts, like the mountain lion. I'm not a big fan of them. Eventually they're all going to be in a different trophy lodge along with the lion, but for the moment I thought I'd just leave him up here. And like I said, he's not bad. He's 49.3, and the biggest one we have is this guy here, which is 49.6, so definitely not quite big enough to actually replace him, but a good lion for, you know, that second multi-mount when we do it in another trophy lodge. But anyway, it was a pretty good week. I like the fact that it ends up being like Twitch highlights and just cool stuff that didn't make it into videos. So I don't know, you guys said you like this. I actually really like doing it, and hopefully we can do more of these in the coming weeks. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.